Hello fellow koalas, welcome back to watching your random YouTuber. In today's video, I'm going to be trying to fix my old dried up air dry clay. So I'm going to be using Model Magic, and you're going to need 2 bowls, one with the air dry clay. So mine is already all split up. And if you're wondering why they're shiny and a bit wet, it's because I already tried it on another Model Magic block of clay, so I know it's gonna work. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to get one bowl and you want to fill it with water until the top. It can be hot water if you want, but not too hot, or else you're gonna burn your fingers. So I'm just gonna add some warm water into this, and I'll be right back. So I got my clay in the water here, and as you can see, the water's turning pink. So that means that the color's coming off, and my hands are gonna turn pink. But basically, after a while, you're gonna get something like this. So I've needed some of this. So I technically just took like bits of it and kneaded it together, so then it's like stretchy again. And what you're going to do with the more stretchy clay, you're going to put it into the dry bowl, and you can play with that. So you just want to keep on doing that, getting the smaller clumps off of the clay, pressing them with your thumb, just like that. And you might want to squeeze some water out of it, and you want to just add that. So as you can see, it's already staining it, but you just want to add that to the soft clay so that it's like this. So you just keep doing that until it gets bigger and bigger. If it's staining your hands like this, you could put plastic gloves, but it's not that bad in person. It's just because it's on camera, the lighting's a little bad. So you could always wash it off because it's just Model Magic clay. I don't know any other types of clay that I've tried before with this hack, but it doesn't stain your hands forever. So right now it's a little sticky, but it is like back to life basically, and you could let this dry out for a while. So you're just gonna keep on doing that. You want to get the clay, so you're gonna see like these bumps, like little bumps off of the clay, and you just want to take chunks of that. Press it with your thumb, like you want to press it flat into a pancake, and then just squeeze it with your hands. Press it down again, and if there's like big bumps, just press that down, and then you want to add it to your soft clay. So your clay does become softer after a while. So the whole block of hard clay will eventually become like this. So you want to dry this up later. But once you've got as much as you want, you could move on. But right now I'm going to try to get most of this to turn back soft. And you just basically have to do this over and over and turn all of it into moldable clay. And I'll be back with you guys when I'm finished. Basically, once you're happy with the amount you have, I'm not going to need this anymore. I'm just going to get my clay, and you want to make sure that there's no more chunks in it, like these bumps. You want to try to push them all down, and try not to let any chunks appear, or else it's going to be like it's going to be kind of like beads inside of your clay. It's not going to feel too soft, and it's going to dry up even more easily. So your clay is probably really sticky right now. If it isn't, good for you. But mine is quite sticky. It's kind of like slime, as I told you guys. But when it dries up, when your hands don't have any more water, it starts to stick to you. So you want to dry up the clay. But since my hands, I'm just going to wet my hands so I can play with it a little more. But basically right now I'm going to try to get the bumps away, press them all down like this, and I'll see you guys when I'm done that. So I have my clump of clay here. what I want to do is just continue pressing down the lumps with my thumb, my fingers, and you want to spread it along the bowl. And what you want to do next is you want to get your blow dryer and you want to turn to like low heat or no heat at all if that's possible, and like dry this up so the moisture gets away. So I'm just going to blow dry this at like a low heat, and I'll see you guys then. After I did that, I started playing with it for a while, and it's gonna get like a little bit sticky, but it shouldn't get more sticky, and you don't want to like poke it like too fast. This one is molded into the bowl, kind of like massaging it. And you basically, after you did all these steps, what you want to do is just leave it in the bowl. Like, don't put a lid or anything, and don't just play with it yet, or else it's gonna stick to your fingers like this. But basically what you want to do is just leave it to set, or just first clean your fingers, and then you want to leave this to set so that it dries out a little, and I'll come back and tell you guys how long it took. So I let it sit for around 15 minutes or so, and now it's less sticky. So it's almost like a butter slime now. There's not really anything on my hand apart from my nails. But basically, you just want to do what I'm just doing right now. You want to take the side and poke it into the middle. Take the side, poke it into the middle, and kind of like knead it in the bowl so that it's not too sticky. So I let this sit again, and it's not as sticky. It's like a really glossy slime, unlike Model Magic Clay. If you want to turn this even softer, you could add lotion. But this is very fun to play with. I'm not going to take it out of the bowl just yet, in case it leaves any food coloring marks. So yeah, just like this right here. But you can just poke it back in like regular slime. So this slime, super fun to play with. And I'm just going to give you guys a little ASMR poke. This is the slime. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to subscribe, give this a big thumbs up, and be sure to turn on your post notifications. Stay tuned to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!